Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 203, the Transformer and Action Figure podcast show. My name is Josh, also known as G1 Extron, and this is going to be our Transformers New York Toy Fair 2018 edition. We will be having another show Sunday, which is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that's where we'll be covering all the other things that are action figure related from Toy Fair. So all your Star Wars, your Marvel, all that good stuff. So we're going to be covering all of that, but this show we're mainly going to be focusing in on Transformers. So before we get into the first little piece of stuff, why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? Chris from across the pond. I looked on there, when's the last time I sent you an invite to Cybercast? It was like April. Yeah, so it's been a while, buddy. But where can people find you?
At the moment, now that I'm out of my rock, you can find me at pretty much just Instagram. Just look up Chris, and
just look for Chris on Instagram.
Look for Chris. If you find me, it's meant to be.
All right, Big D.
Well, if I'm not down at the methadone clinic, you can typically find me at a casino, or I'll be in a gutter cutting myself later on tonight. So.
All right. Nice. Lil D.
I'm Dalton. You can find me pretty much everywhere. Dalton NSTS.
Like it. Good job, Dalton. What about you?
You can find me exclusively on Twitter at Shatrdglassjazz.
You see any flying cars, Rick?
G1 Extron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page. The G1 Extron. What's up, people in the chat? Also, I'm trying to think of what our official name for Cameron. Also Cybercast member, but he's always in the chat, not on video. Do we call him the editor? Because every time we're like, okay, I'm not really sure about what this is, like he pretty much pulls up the correction and puts it in there.
Can we call him Oracle? Like
the Oracle? Yes.
Yeah, that works.
I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this Transformer stuff here. Haven't tested this out. Hopefully everything shows up. Yep. So starting off with Dalton's favorite, Cyberverse. Just own it. Own it, Dalton.
Never own something I hate.
Dude, that can be your niche, man. Like that can be your market.
That's what everybody has to do that like does the reviews. Like just find your niche and like you jump in full like Primal. He's got, like Beast Wars and BotCon and stuff like that. Well, he doesn't have BotCon anymore.
No, I still got some backlog. I still got some stuff taking a look at.
Like me, you never have any idea what it could be. it just could be anything. And then Dalton, you own and corner the Cyberverse market.
In your dreams.
I'm trying to help you out, buddy. So
not doing a very good job there.
So they're going to be doing these things all at different scales, and it looks like the complexity is going to be different for different vehicles. Look, no painted rims.
This is the natural evolution of the bathtub toys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, look at those 4 teeth. Grimlock's been hanging out at my place of business.
Well, it looks like he's chewing on like a giant candy corn.
Yeah. Or like my kid broke off his big Crayola crown in Grimlock's mouth playing with it.
It looks like one of them glass pipes I found at work the other day.
So yeah, that's not very interesting. But maybe you get some of these.
Look at those backwards wing Starscream. Is that like I feel like it's hard for the interns to mess up the transformations on these. But like
Megatron's
really like that.
Yeah, look at the Megatron. What is he? What I don't even know what he's holding. What is that? Like a pink ice cream cone or something?
I think it's.
Where's the Megatron? Where's Megatron?
Yeah,
dude, he's right here. You can't see him.
I thought that was like a little helper bot, like a little drone that Starscream came with. I haven't been next to the computer all day, so I haven't seen anything. I'm straight out of Wakanda. Just got back. So
Hasbro came out the gate swinging, like looking for an extra chromosome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was seeing these last night. I think those are like the little attack gimmicks. Like Starscream turns into like a Gerwalk, and Grimlock
Of course,
does pretty much the same thing. Megatron goes halfway down into tank mode and swings his mace. It's stupid.
So Megatron drops it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the wave of the future.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Why? I mean, if you're a kid, why wouldn't you want to play with that? All right, and
These are the Transformers for like wooden horse households.
the kids that like if they lived like back in like the 70s, they would be the ones with like tin toys and wood toys.
There's one small town in Pennsylvania where they're really popular.
Oh, I didn't think, because I did the review on like the G1 Autobots, and I it was like the review was like several years old or whatever, and I guess I said something about how kind of like simple and kind of dumb they were. Like I wasn't really that interested in them, and someone just blasted me, man. Well, some of us weren't rich, and this is what we had, and we were happy. It's all about imagination.
So they literally gave you the G1 argument is what they gave you then. So now you see how ridiculous it is.
I like that car better than the Camaro.
Yeah, good change of subject.
Oh, what's he doing there?
What is that?
It's like kind of like a lockdown where he's looking down.
It looks like his cannon like split in half. Like I just think of those old.
What's he
like,
shooting out of that thing? T-shirts? see, big missiles. It's a little too violent for the children. He's just gonna be shooting T-shirts.
Cameron said the Megatron is based on the Legends class. The mold used was Cabana Warpath.
Oh,
is that right?
No,
that's a very overly simplified base.
Because Warpath was using Megatron.
Dalton, quit transforming that thing.
He knew who it was. I'm gonna
all right, so a little bit bigger ones.
Equally as bad.
Look at all those rockets coming out, though.
The only thing kind of cool about that Starscream is the robot mode kind of reminds me of Gal Geiger. Just with those giant things on the wings.
Squint, maybe if you had cataracts. I mean, this definitely. I mean, this obviously isn't for us, but it's like, I wonder what this is like taking away from, like, in this particular price point. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that this is what they're going to be doing the cartoon of.
Yeah, this is the new replacement for RID.
This is wow, dude. The people that were into the RID line are getting shafted. Now they know how those of us that were in the Prime line felt.
Are kind of cool.
Those were the really gimmicky ones, like you find for $20 and $30. These are the actual warriors.
Yo, look at that spider shockwave.
Yeah, at least the shockwave doesn't look too bad.
He's actually got eyebrows.
On it.
He's actually got an eyebrow.
You wait till he zooms in on it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on. Look at some of these things with their little battle gimmick. Look at Bumblebees.
Yeah, see, and then Grimlock jump halfway.
All right. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So I guess promoting the movie here, which I'm not going to go see.
Celebrate 34 years of a brand.
No, 34 years of Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Okay, I was like, that's still a very weird number to celebrate.
I mean, it's still 34 years of Transformers too.
Yeah, it's just like 5s and 10s. Like that's what you celebrate. Unless you're married to a crazy chick, then you celebrate once a year.
All right, and some of the official looks at them, so you can see all your little gimmicks and stuff right here.
It's weird.
I know this is the stuff
really
to get
weird.
your blood flowing right here.
Yo, what does that cannon remind you guys of?
No.
I don't know.
Like a little tiny dog pecker.
No, that's the Grimlock fire with the red tip.
I mean,
Starscream 369 says, I just want to know who they're catering this cyber
Yeah, me too.
stuff to.
Can't wait to hear that propaganda. My kid liked the one steps. Are they? Anyway.
oh, that Bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean, like, are they still like? I mean, I'm sure they're still.
There's
doing
Shockwave.
steps. Yeah.
Oh, he does have an eyebrow. What the?
Well, some of the line was
Grumpy shout.
kind of cool though, like the Blur and a couple of the other ones. They were kind of cool designs.
That Blur did look pretty cool. I'll give it that. Like it had good designs. Like it wasn't as good as its predecessor, which is weird because it seems like as the years went on, like up until like 2013, everything had been better than the previous year, with the exception of like whenever they went into Armada. Like that was whenever they. I feel like we're in another Armada right now, and it's really weird.
All right, movie stuff. See, this is when Transformers was good right here. This. I didn't realize there were that many songs. I've got the soundtrack.
What is that? Is it a vinyl? Or...
I think these are
Yeah.
just specifically made
Nice.
for.
It's the first miniseries on vinyl. That's weird.
All right, some Bayformer stuff. We got some Dakota in there as well, but wanted to try to keep.
What's this called? The movie
together.
studio line?
Yeah, it's a partnership of Hasbro and Takara through the whole line.
How is movie, which is something that's perpetually in the toilet,
Oh yeah,
getting
they're
more like love and
rebooting
attention than
Transformers.
anything else?
Yeah. I think I have all these right now, and I'd be willing to shoot skeet with anybody that wants to come over and throw them up in the air with me.
Hey, we'll do that off there. I'm just and like there's like I get that there's some like mold reuse in this, and that's all well and good. But aren't there like some new molds in this too?
Yeah. I think
Where
most
they-
of them are new.
These are new.
Well, that Starscream looks like an upscale from the deluxe that came out in Dark of the Moon. So I don't know
Yeah.
if you want to call that new per se, but
I feel like I have that 5 times in different ways.
I thought the Blackout was the coolest one.
Yeah, he
I'm
was.
I'm just saying, man. This
That
thing
Prime looks
this thing is
terrible.
in the nightmare zone, like financially speaking, and they're showing this more love than they're showing Generations.
Guess I'll be
Like,
getting my
it's
tears room.
ridiculous.
What the hell?
Oh, I got the tummy rumblies. I'm ready to cook dinner.
What the heck happened?
I'm gonna go get some skirt steak whenever we go off air. Making some tacos tonight, fellas.
Let me. There we go. All right, I got the masterpiece stuff on another tab. There's your Grimlock.
Did he really need a new mold though? Like I feel like that Age of Extinction Grimlock was a pretty good representation.
And he needed
this
a different
design.
paint deco as well.
He definitely he definitely needed a different paint deco. No question about that.
But they'll take this because it is a new mold, right? It looks like
Yeah.
it to me.
It looks like
So they'll do this, and then they'll do like 10 different recolors of him now too.
Yeah, you got to get your bronze repaint. Like, look, like this is what the Age of Extinction one should have been. Like paint deco wise. You know, like I said, I think the mold was fine on the other one. Like, I mean, cool, we're getting a new one, blah blah blah. Yay! But like the paint, like this is what the paint should have been. The AOE and the Last Night version.
You know that horn? You know that head reminds me of Guyver.
Yeah, I know
show
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Grimlock looks good at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you
like
ever
that
watch the
movie.
Guyver movie?
Years ago.
Dude, I watched it a couple years ago. I rewatched it a couple years ago. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It's good for a laugh. Kind of like I think it's an 80s movie, Wraith. The Wraith. That car, that like prototype car. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's on Netflix too. The Wraith with a WR.
Almost
Yeah,
sounds
that's how you spell Ray, Josh.
Well, yeah, WRA was it?
ITH.
ITH.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gonna learn this Texan how to spell one way or another.
This one does look better though. Like if you were wanting to, get a Grimlock.
Yeah. It definitely looks more like a bag of nuts than the other one looked like a bag of nuts.
I still like the tail on this one. Looks like a little poop just hanging off of him. You see that? Looks like my dog bowed up in the front yard.
I mean, it still looks
it looks
better
like
than
a dog, like whatever. Like they drop it, but they're trying to. They've already started to walk away, but they're trying to squeeze off that last one. So they're like kind of walking all bow-legged.
It's kind of a good metaphor for this particular line that we're looking at.
Just trying to squeeze out the last one.
It's perfect. Way to go. I like that.
Oh man.
Hey, but you get a lot more teeth on this one than you do that Cyberverse. Yeah, if I was collecting the Bayformer stuff, I think that this would be the Grimlock I would get.
I can't unsee that tail. You mentioned it, and that's all I keep seeing.
Keep looking at it now.
So since they're combining Hasbro and Takara, like any idea what price is going to be on these things? Nobody.
no.
I'd imagine probably about $50. Meet in the middle. Actually, no. How much? Well, they
I
lead
don't
class.
think it would be that much. Like, I think it'll be a little more premium priced, but not by a lot.
That Megatron doesn't look very good.
No.
That silver plastic just looks cheap.
Yeah.
See, I don't get it. Like, why is this one like all that's cheap looking silver, and then here it looks nicer? Maybe it's a light or something.
It could be.
JT Prime 17 says Deluxe 20, Voyagers 30, Leaders 50. So pretty.
Yeah. Leaders are at that 50-point mark now. There's no going back.
Yeah.
Weren't they like $60 a few years ago though?
No, they used to be 39. They were $39.99 not that long ago.
Dude, I swear, during Revenge of the Fallen, I paid I want to say I paid $60 for the leader class toys.
Oh, Connor says these deluxes, they're on Hasbro's site right now for $19.99.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't know one was even out yet.
Oh, that's nice.
Dakota, that Jetfire might have been. It seemed to be bigger. In my head, that's a bigger toy.
Yeah, and Jetfire may have been 60 and Prime may have been 50. Like, I know Prime wasn't 40. Like I know for the first movie, the leaders were probably around 40.
And don't forget, they lowered the size between the second movie and the third movie. They lowered the parts count, the size, and the paint a little bit.
Yeah, but for movie 2, I feel like I'm
Those were big.
almost positive they were.
I think you might be right on that. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You know, they're locked down. That one looks better.
Yeah, it's not just a rework of Roadbuster.
You got the gun face though.
I think they all have the gun face now, don't they?
Jazz definitely looks a little bit better. It's just the legs that are a little off to me.
Does he not have a face? Oh, okay, that's a visor. Okay, thought it was just a translucent face. So that's just an upgraded Starscream, you said?
It looks like it.
I don't know, it kind of does look like an upsized.
The same ones I own, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an upsized version of that deluxe.
And it seems like they've put out a lot better primes than this.
Yeah, they have.
That's another character that's getting worse with age. Is that Prime, man? Like every line, it's a little worse.
I don't get what's with the.
But dude, I think there's only so many times you can put out an Optimus and expect good results. Like
no, we must have 20 Optimuses a year.
Don't get me riled up.
I remember whenever like 2006, you got your Classics Optimus, and you didn't get another one until like Reveal the Shield, the G2 Prime, and even then that wasn't quite a G1 Optimus. It was what was it, Combiner Wars, when they released another one, and it's just been like 10 Optimuses a year, Optimi, whatever.
I hope they look at these and see these stickers are already peeling off this thing. Like, quit putting stickers on our figures.
Yeah, and you know what else I'm looking at?
No painted rims.
Jesus.
I thought they all had like black rims. All these figures do. To me, he was the coolest one. I thought he was the baddest one in the entire like movie series.
Yeah, he was cool. The figure was cool. This first time you see him, he's cool in the movie.
I was excited. Like I bought the game, that Transformer game, and the mission where you play as Blackout.
Yeah,
dude, I didn't leave that mission until I destroyed every single building. just swinging those helicopter blades around. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's cool. Oh, and he comes with that little Scorponok. You see that down there?
Yeah.
Ooh, almost, intern. Almost.
So close.
Just a little more effort. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. Because we're still on movie stuff. Got another look at that Bumblebee, but Was he that bright yellow? Like, was he that bright?
The color looks off to me.
Yeah, it's just a little too bright.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure he was more of a green. Like,
That's rough.
he definitely had more green than yellow in his palette.
Oh, definitely.
You know, I worked at the hospital for like 9 years now, and I've yet to see like an ambulance or fire department, something just highlighter yellow pull through the ER. Oh, okay. So JT Prime says all the boxes also fold out into display stands for the studio series. I guess that's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's pretty cool.
Little added something. Now, did you get this guy?
Is this supposed to be Stinger?
Yeah.
So is this new, or did you get this before?
The only thing we got out of that was like a
It was like a
like a
Bumblebee
one-step.
repaint, wasn't it?
yeah from Takara.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
this is
So this is new.
Yep.
I think this is new. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
That's not
shares
too bad.
some. I think it shares some parts with the Bumblebee, like with the feet and probably the part of the arms.
Yeah, but I mean the overall, like the
Yeah.
body design and stuff. I mean, it's kind of an eyesore with those red pegs sticking through the rims, but
And it,
Yeah, like what are they doing, man? Like
dude,
used to,
Go back
like
to
the
pins.
wheels would peg inwards. Like no, they don't even need pins. Like they used to just clip on the inside. Like now, like
yeah,
this looks like shit. Like
they're
this
dealing
is a
with
bad design.
the Power of the Prime figures as well, and it looks horrible.
Like Rick,
Yeah,
man,
that-
I'm finally on board with, like, I don't care about like whether or not rims are painted or whatever. But,
yeah.
like having this nasty clip just right there in the
The-
middle, like
Yeah. They stopped painting the rims. This is the next step. That's what they're doing.
they might as well not even include freaking time. My third party company. It's just gonna be freaking wheel replacements on Transformers.
That's
Like,
not a bad
get
idea.
that out of here.
They start calling you the wheel man. That's really that'd be-
Not the
yeah.
like high end rims, but some of like some factory rims from some of the older cars. How they had, like there was like a cap, that went over the center over your lug nuts, so your lug nuts
Yeah.
weren't shown. But like, so if you pop the cap off, then all that it looked ugly in there. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah. It's that's bad.
Finally getting Crowbar.
He had a name.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had names other
Yeah,
than Dreadbot.
Well, the three in Dark of the Moon, there was Crankcase, which we got, the one that looked straight up like Predator.
They all look
Crowbar,
like
then-
Predator.
And then
See, this looks better with the pin, but I like the was it just like on the getaway and the Chrome Dome that they had in just Titans
They
Returns.
just clip
where-
them on.
Yeah, you clip
Yeah.
them on, and you just saw full rim on the outside.
Mhm.
Now, is this a new mold? Because I know that they did some before.
Yeah.
it's a retool of the Wave 3 from last night.
How do you know that?
Look at it. I mean, look at them
No,
side by
I'm just
side.
like I'm looking at it and I couldn't tell you that. I'd be like,
Nerd.
that's new mold.
This is Dalton's era. This is
Yo,
like,
dude, like Dalton's like this, like with GI Joe guys. Like whenever you ask them, like what part that's
what,
from,
what the build
they
is.
can tell you. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
build is. He's just like, well, see, that's
well, even the gun
movie
there
5
is-
version 3 with new stuff.
I remember it started hitting shelves around October 16th.
I'm not that good.
Yeah, but you're good. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty
man,
good.
But this is his. This
Own
is,
it,
We're gonna be the
Dalton, own
Double
it.
D trivia team at Pete's Robot Con.
this is his. Yeah, this is his stuff, man. This is your stuff, man. What you grew up with. We've been
This
talking crap about it here for.
It's your G1, Dalton.
No, it's not.
No, yeah, don't. There's
This-
only
this
one
is-
G1.
Don, you need to defend your honor, dude.
What? No.
It's like we're over here
You're-
talking.
You're
trash
talking to
about your
you're
mate.
talking to someone who has the crap end of the stick having their G1 as Armada.
I'm just saying, man, if Josh was talking this bad about Beast Wars, I'd be at his house right now squaring up, throwing hands.
Talk all the crap you want about Movieverse. I don't care.
All right, so here's that Bumblebee we just looked at. So.
When are we gonna get the V-dub?
That's true. We are going to get one shortly.
Dude, like, it's just like, how are they gonna turn a V-dub into that thing with its long leg? That Bumblebee's like 60% leg.
And here's your official images.
Oh, you should have just led with these. These look a little more appealing.
Oh yeah, because everything's probably transformed correctly and everything's snapped together properly, and there's probably a little bit of extra paint and
A little bit of an Instagram filter on it, and
yeah. I can still see those.
Didn't wake up like this.
Tabs coming through the rims though.
4 hours of Photoshop.
Yeah.
Everything's masked out separately and then lit. That's
Grimlock's still trying to pinch it off.
Dude, these friggin' beasts with their little nubby tails, man. Like...
And see, this one, he looks a lot better, like this than he did in hand.
No, that Prime still looks bad though. You can't polish that turd enough.
I don't remember seeing green on that thing.
No, I don't.
He was kind of. I want to say it was actually a tan color.
Yeah, it was tan and gray.
yeah.
All right, here's Dalton. Here's your masterpiece stuff.
You know, for movie masterpiece, like I feel like Barricade got a lot of trash talk, but I think it's good for what it is, for the representation of what it is.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I was collecting
Garbage.
movie line, I would just go in for these masterpiece toys.
Yeah, I would
like,
too.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
The Prime looked good. I think the Bumblebee was good for being another Bumblebee.
The car modes are pretty accurate. Yeah, I would too.
The Ironhide, like we looked at Ironhide not too long ago. It looks good. So.
Oh, Slim said he's missing Frenzy.
I thought that Frenzy was what that little like silver thing that he's got.
No, that's his claw weapon.
Yeah, no, but I thought he was like spinning Frenzy all crazy like that in the first movie.
No, because Frenzy was attacking Sam, and then he was attacking
only,
with that thing.
You tell him, Dalton.
The only thing Barricade had to do with Frenzy was like catching an Uber with this dude. He wasn't like an accessory. He was like Uber.
I was like, why does Frenzy have to eject from Barricade, not Soundwave?
As soon as Frenzy gets out, Barricade says now 5 stars.
Exactly. That's right.
Connor says they transformed the chest wrong. Oh, they did. Yeah. Interns.
And the hands, actually, the wheels slightly separate, so you have a little bit of a gap in the middle. You do.
Get him, Chris.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
It's like we all have pillowcases of soap. We just handed it to Chris.
Yeah, pretty much.
The funny thing is, we all love Transformers. I ranted like for an hour 2 days ago about Trigger Happy, Misfire, and Slugslinger.
The car looks nice. Hey, what's up, Sportimus? He says it's an intern requirement to screw it all up.
I think they do it just so they can like read and listen to the nerds complaining, so they can be like, nerds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that car looks sharp. I'm glad I'm not collecting this because it would get expensive quick.
That couldn't be
Like
that
if I
expensive. Let's be
was,
honest.
I would just keep them in their vehicle modes.
Yeah.
It's so much nicer.
I think like what are they? What are they only like 2 figures away from having Prime? They just need to do Ratchet and Jazz, huh?
Yep.
And then you'll have like the whole Autobot crew from the first movie.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. Oh, there's Ironhide.
Oh, there's
And
your
see, I still
masterpiece
think
with
Ironhide looks
not
good.
painted rims. You gotta leave the rims same color as the tires. That's nice.
They didn't
It
even
looks like they have a
painted
slight
rims.
painted.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Didn't he have like a, was it like a matte black or for the rim, for his rims? I can't remember that.
yeah.
First.
I was
I
gonna
think
say
they
these
were.
because these rims do look different from the tires. Looks like they have a finish on them at the very least.
It's just his forearms that don't look right. If you look at his right arm, it's like,
It's.
nah.
I think it's because of the door panel.
Or always could be because mistransformed. Yeah.
I don't remember the silver on his face being so prominently light like that. I remember it being darker.
Well, to be fair, these are being taken with a flash as well.
Yeah.
So,
But
I
thought the truck mode looked good too on this one.
This is kind of tempting, man. Like I want like if they were to do it, I'd want the new movie designs. But this is like Ironhide was pretty cool in the 2.5 movies he was in.
Yeah,
and that's
I
being
liked
generous.
him. I liked him too. I like him at the beginning of the second one when he's with Nest.
Yeah,
The movie Primal Head we never knew we had.
that's accurate.
Yeah. At least, yeah, because everyone was freaking out about the cannons not coming up. At least they showing that they do.
Yeah, this is the one I would buy if I bought one other than
Yeah,
Jazz.
if I wanted to dabble in, I would definitely get a Jazz just because I like the Solstice.
Yeah,
But like if I wanted to dabble in some movie masterpiece, I'd probably pick up this Ironhide.
I like the truck. I grew up in the country. Whatever. I like it. I like the truck.
People don't like
I like the
in real
robot
life, though. That car's dead.
Yeah, they didn't want to really worry about Pontiac license.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, time for some good stuff. Power the Prime.
And for a primal rant.
Oh, so it is Predaking. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of this.
All right.
I haven't seen anything since April.
I thought we were going to have more stuff that's like a little bit further into the future. They're showing off a lot of stuff that like is like starting to hit stores already.
I was gonna say, like, to be fair, we did have pretty much the entire line spoiled for us because of those leaks a while back.
Oh yeah.
But like this Abominus, like I'm getting the Dinobots, so I'm probably gonna get the Abominus just because they're beasts.
I'm getting two of them.
Blocky stupid
I
beasts,
love
but
the Terracons. I'm gonna have one Abominus and then one individuals, because I love the way these guys look individually.
see, I definitely like them. I mean, I like them combined. Like, they're definitely. It's not enough for me to buy doubles, but I am digging this.
Yeah.
Well, you and I at least play with our toys, Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know how I should trust a G1 fan that sells all of his vintage G1. I don't know.
Dude, I need money. I can't. How can I trust?
You got a perfectly good butt on you, Josh.
2006 BotCon set like 5 times.
I only sold it once.
There's another one you sold a couple times. Though.
No, I've only sold them like once.
And
the regret was so much that I could not wait to buy it all back.
Man, the color palette on this just really feels so nostalgic though. Like you want to get in those long JM shorts and your Spuds McKenzie shirt and go play with your Abominus.
The question is, like, are these all final production samples? Like I'm trying to figure out like what sticker and like what will be sticker,
Yeah, because the Ripper, Snapper, and Hunger, they're coming out already. This wave.
Oh,
2.
they are.
Yeah.
Is Wave 2 already coming out?
Yeah, it started coming out last week.
With
7 days ago.
Rodimus and.
Oh, that means the last Dinobot should be on it. Like it should be pretty soon then.
Yeah. I know for sure. Like, if I only bought one set, I would keep them individually because I think that even though Abominus looks cool, he's definitely. I need to see some perfect effect upgrade
Yeah, that foot worries me.
So like I'm thinking about
It's like he's got little house shoes on.
like
Jesus.
Takara put all the Dinobots in one wave, and I'm sure they're gonna do the same with Abominus. And like I can order, even though there's no difference, I can order the Takara versions from Amazon Japan for like not that much, and just be able to get everything at once how I want it.
Yeah.
Instead of this waiting for like wave 2 and then wave 3 bull, like I ain't about it.
I mean, they showed that Takara was doing the Dinobots individually.
Yeah, no, but they're all to their own wave.
Yeah.
Their
Like
own
you're not
shipment.
getting half in wave 1 and then half in wave 2.
Yeah.
Like kind of like we are now.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm just I get them when
I do, man. I like having everything like at once.
Right now.
Yeah, it's dumb to split teams up like that. Like it's stupid.
See, I like these guys individually, like Cutthroat here, man. I think they look great.
They do.
Could you imagine if this was 2013 and like these forms were actually articulate, like they are articulated, and they didn't have like it wasn't just like a little hinge or whatever at each leg, whatever that bull is.
That's
Like it just rotates. It just rotates. There's no like
center twin.
there's no movement, you know.
Yeah, the hind legs, and then I mean the front legs are fine because of the arms, but just the hind legs just being on hinges, just.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, man.
And
Well,
Blot,
because
Blot was always a crap dude. He was the crappiest one out of all of them, and he actually looks pretty cool here.
His robot mode looks good too.
Yeah, that's what I love about him is all the robot modes. Yeah, Ripper Snapper was my favorite. So,
See, I'm still wondering if that Repugnus we're supposed to be getting is going to be a retool of Ripper Snapper.
I feel like it's gonna be a retool of Ripper Snapper.
Maybe just add the giant mandibles on it.
Just ready for them to release it so I can get it and be done with it.
here you go, Dakota.
This shit, man. Like, okay, I came to terms with the fact that like it's a a freaking Tic Tac box that plugs into a monkey. Like I was okay, like finally like I was settled with that. I was like, well, at least Optimal Optimus is gonna look good. Nope. Like all it is just some orange paint. Like just a little bit of orange paint there on the chest, man, would have gone so far. Like I can't believe I passed up the perfect effect version for this garbage. This is bad, man. This is I'm so sorry that I even voted for this thing, man. Like you guys should have got your Gundam Saber or your freaking Bulk Hound or whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
From this line.
I would have loved the Saurus as a prime.
Or yeah, you're not quite Dragon Megatron, not Megatron character. Like, dude, this was bad. Like, it's what would the orange paint cost? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I made my bed and I'm gonna lay in it. Like I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna be happy with it.
So
it couldn't even paint the eyes the right color. Like the robot eyes are red instead of green. Like just I feel like they intentionally made this thing as shitty as possible.
and like I told you on Twitter, those long conference calls with Transformers design team finally paid off.
Yeah. Like I feel like maybe John Warden was sour that it wasn't a boring G1 character to win. So he's like, how can we make people not want Beast Wars anymore?
I like it. I love that idea.
I mean, I'm cool, man. As long as Dakota keeps on pumping out brand new. Do what?
Mike's in the chat. He said he's buying 3 of them. And Cameron says that the laziest backpack ever is that Primal.
It is.
And it is, dude. He's not lying. Like, that's fine, man, dude. As long as Takara keeps giving us those new Beast Wars Masterpiece molds that you dumb G1 guys are paying for, I'm fine with it.
I'm not paying for them.
I don't know, man.
All those repaints.
Got all those repaints. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if
33 on pre-order.
I'm gonna laugh if like the next G1 they announce after the Prowl is another repaint, and the next Beast War they announce is a new mold. That's gonna be icing on the cake. Like, you can have all this mainline bullshit. Like, yeah, I'll take Masterpiece over this any day. This looks bad, man. I'm getting one and I'm done.
Yeah.
You gotta get multiple, man.
And dude, I'm probably just gonna buy the Takara version, even though there's gonna be no difference. Spiteful about it, just to you know, throw my little temper tantrum. I don't want Hasbro getting my money.
You don't at least like that Primal right there?
The robot mode, like, dude, the robot mode looks good. Like,
I thought you would like that.
He's a little too blocky, but it's fine. Like, he should have turned into a rocket car instead of whatever that, like, surfboard thing is.
And if they're gonna do this surfboard thing, just hide the wheels.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I
would like to get my hands on that little bitty Primal, like, in particular, the one in the picture, just because I like toys with the pre-production stamps on them. I got a thing for those, but, like, I don't want the big one. Like, you can keep the big one.
You know, I have a feeling Perfect Effect's going to do something like they did with Jinrai Prime and just make a whole
Well, they most certainly need to. Well, I'll tell you what they're going to do, Dalton. They're going to reissue Guerrera and say, see, you should have bought from us the first time.
Jonathan, he makes a good point. He says, I like how Dakota says G1 lovers are dumb, even though he's still going to buy this figure, even though he hates it. Yeah.
No, that's me being responsible enough to, like, you know, take the consequences of the actions that I made.
K-Bar, he says, I don't agree. He says, I'm loving this look.
Dude. Yeah, it's fine. I used to not have glasses either.
Now this is awesome. Love this hunger.
I mean, this is okay.
This was one of the best G1 toys that we had, man. It's super articulation.
So they didn't change anything then. They're just reissuing it.
There's a few little things here and there, but I love the head. That head sculpt. That's the G1 head sculpt. I love it.
I remember when Classics and Chug was all about, like, updates and not, like, slavish homages. Them's were the days, man. Them's were the days.
Rick, you like this? I know you do too.
Yeah, all the Abominus stuff, I think, is, and I will say this, like, Abominus, as far as engineering, you can get away with a lot because they don't really turn into anything but, like, sci-fi monsters. Like,
exactly.
And so you can get away with a lot. You can be crazy with the colors. So, and I dig it.
I'm just saying, man. Like, yeah, I mean, you guys should be happy with it. They at least, like, painted.
It looks good. That Abominus is.
Like, I mean, dude, I would have at that point, like, for the Primal, I would take it just a big orange sticker. Like,
I agree. The Primal just needs a little bit of paint in areas. It's not. I don't think it's horrible. I think that it just needs.
Yeah, dude, like, the Optimal Optimus is a good looking sculpt. The little Primal, I've said my piece on it. I'm accepting of it.
We've moved on, man.
But no, we have not. You have. I haven't.
Of the,
like, I'm still, like, fermenting on it, you know.
Of the little evolution figures, the two Rodimus figures and the Optimus, and then the Prime, I'd say the Prime is the Primal is the worst one. But I think
Rodimus is pretty bad.
I'm in the camp that likes Rodimus, and I bought the Shatrdglass. Rodimus too. But I think the Primal's it needs paint bad on the front.
It's just one small paint out, just one little boop of orange, and I would totally change my tune. I'd be like, yeah, that's a good looking Optimal Optimus. I'm glad I'm only paying, $50 for it instead of 140 for Guerrera. Like,
what up, Aaron? All right, moving on to Alita 1. This is another one I'm passing on just because I got all the other Fembots as deluxe. I'd like to have all the rest of deluxe.
Hey,
but isn't she supposed to be like the top?
Yeah, but
top lady.
I don't like mold.
She's supposed to be the boss broad.
What does she turn into, Dakota? Dakota, in the Prime book, what does she turn into? Do you remember?
I don't think she transformed, man.
I don't think she has either. I was just making sure.
Apparently, from IDW, there's a lot of influence towards Jet. I guess that's why they're doing this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you got that the other way around.
I don't know.
Hasbro said Jet, and so IDW is like, sure, I guess you own the shit.
I mean, I would have been fine with just the car, or hell, even a truck.
It doesn't look.
Kevin said that the combiner head looks better than the regular head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as an Alita 1, it doesn't look terrible. You probably grab that BotCon one pretty cheap though. Just throwing that out there.
I don't like this mold though. This is that pipe.
I feel like it's too red. There's way too much red in here.
Yeah, Hasbro's being afraid of pink again.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. See, it's not just Primal.
Ooh, now more pegs in the rims. Like, do you remember, like, just a couple years ago? I love the Fembots because, like, the RC and Nightbird. That's really cool. The Chromia, I love the Chromia. I think that thing was sweet. Is it Black Arachnia?
Yeah.
Like that. I didn't get that, but I later wanted it. I thought that thing looked sweet. This looks like those figures. They would be coming out now, and like these ones that we're looking at now, like this mold right here. This is the one that should have came out like 3 years ago because it's not exactly perfect. It's kind of stupid looking.
It's a step backwards. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess. That's a shorter way of saying it. That they took a step back.
What's so funny is like whenever you get to like looking at the robot mode and like everything is on its back, like it's just like small robot frame with just a bunch of bullcrap hanging off its back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like one the pegs, and other people were mentioning too, like Jonathan. He's the pegs coming out the rims. We've already been talking about that.
This sucks too, man, because I really wanted a good looking Moon Racer. Like I've been wanting that character to get a good representation, and it just isn't gonna happen.
Well, the backpacks and then all this little extra.
And the pregnant belly.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to get any this weekend. I would assume they're not getting any feedback like that. I'm assuming everybody that's there is just happy to be there and saying yes, sir.
Oh
yes.
yeah. They're all yes men.
Oh yeah, dude. As soon as you said something bad about the stickers, like we're gonna have to ask that you leave.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Dalton because Dalton, because it's a private showing for like vendors and stuff. They're trying to figure out, okay, we'll take that, and we'll pass on that. So it's just a bunch of people like kind of patting each other on the back. It's more, the Comic-Cons are the ones where you could be like, okay, we like this, we don't like this. It's where they listen to feedback. This show is just all about trying to sell it to vendors.
I hope those vendors say put some orange on that Primal chest.
Need to find one of the guys that's there and send them a quick tweet, say, ask about the pegs. I'll do it tonight before I go to bed if I can find somebody that I know is there. Somebody just needs to ask them, like, what's up with the pegs?
Yeah, dude, you couldn't send anyone, like, you couldn't send any of us to, like, this place. Like, I'd be like, I'm not buying any of this shit. Like, take it back.
They wouldn't let us in.
No, man, I'd say one cross thing. And, like, I don't sugarcoat much anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna buy these, but I'm just gonna leave them in robot mode. And
what happened to me being the dumb Beast Wars guy buying this stuff? Okay. Who's this? Firestar? Is this supposed to be Firestar?
Yeah, I think so. Dude,
I'll wait for SXS to retool their Nautica into a better one.
I don't want to not buy the the fembots, even if I don't like the way they look, and then then I'll be called like a woman hater or something.
Dude, it's crazy. 3 years ago, I was like, third party can take a hike. Now I'm like, I'm all about third party.
Okay, so Cameron says they're calling it Nova Star, but the G1 name is Firestar.
Yeah,
I like the colors on them.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. Dude, I love these so much.
these are actually pretty cool. Like I will
I
pat
said,
them on the butt here.
I'm ready for some new ones too. Like, give me all the ones that came out before, but like, give me like 30 other new ones. I buy every single one.
See, I like, dude, I think I'm just into the ones that were in Master Force. Like, I just want the Master Force guys.
Brand new ones. Yeah, I want all these.
Love them.
I still wish they were at a point where they could have like financially just taken the plunge and be like, all right, let's do like actual pretenders and have the robots like go inside of them instead of these like little bitty guys.
Well, Cameron's pointing out that we're an hour in, and Dakota and Josh agree on figures. Just 1 cent.
Ooh, look at Octopunch.
Yeah, I know we're looking at Bludgeon, but I automatic my eyes go to the Octopunch because I love the color scheme.
Yep. And his name is Octopunch. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. I like these. I really wish they could have been part of a bigger scale. Like I wish that like Pretender could have been the gimmick. Like I know everyone kind of thought that Pretender may have been the gimmick, kind of before we went into it, but still,
Slim says he was talking about the fembots. He says these are junk. When it wouldn't spend a dime on these fembots, but better watch it, Slim man. They'll brand you a woman hater, man.
One might say they're not a dime piece.
Not a dime piece.
Yeah.
Caputrona says, "Who buys these little pretenders?" We do.
What?
These are awesome. What are you talking about, dude? I've been waiting for them to find a proper way to bring back the pretenders.
Yeah.
Because of Super God Master Force, and it. I wish they were a little bigger. But just
like scale wise, I think these are perfect, but functionality wise, they're far from it.
Like if you're playing,
overall, they're good.
No, they're like $5.
If you're playing with these though, I'm in the floor with my kid playing with these. I gave him a set of the first ones, and I've got the first 3. And we sit in the floor with them and play with them. And because it's got like 2 or 3 different kind of fun gimmicks that you can do with each one, man, you can sit down with like 3 of those on like a few of your deluxes and just play for like an hour. It's fun.
The real shine here is this battle trap though. Like I was so close to like picking them up. Like even though I know I would have been tired of them and sold them for half of what I paid for them later on, but
you've actually seen them?
Dude, I got Beachcomber.
Yeah.
I need
buddy,
the new wave.
My buddy picked them up for me this week. I just played with them like 2 days ago. They're pretty cool. I like them.
I don't think 4 Walmarts, a Target, and a Toys R Us this morning.
I don't care for the Beachcomber, but I like the little battle trap dudes, and like I almost picked up the Dinobot Slash just for some like custom purposes, but I can't see I can't see spending $10, on each of these. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can. I think they're neat.
I don't think they're worth $10. I think they're worth like $6. But I mean, I come from a point in collecting where like this was the $6 price point. So.
Oh well, the little mini bots. I mean, these used to be what, like $3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody had a bunch of the mini bots. Man, I can't even ask people that work in the toy departments, like, if I couldn't even say these names, like they would just like stare off like they were just looking like 20 yards past me. They would have no idea what I was talking about.
Everything we have is on the shelf.
See,
So I guess
As
we're
they
going
put
to
the
get
stock
like
out.
flywheels pretty soon.
I'm hoping for flywheels.
Yeah, they got to.
Like flywheels, I will pick up since he was briefly a part of the Scavengers. So
Yeah, that looks. I like that combined mode.
yeah, it's solid, man.
Well, see,
They
and I
should have
like it,
done
but-
the right thing and packaged it as a deluxe. But whatever.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this gives me a little bit more hope for a Landcross eventually. Just
Yeah.
if they can
Yeah.
get the combination to work both ways.
That'd be hard. That'd be tough. See, look at that Ripper Snapper. Oh my god, that thing is beautiful.
They do look really good.
The blue is just awesome.
Yeah, with that cream and like just the little few painted accents on him. I always thought that he was one of the coolest G1s as far as just the head sculpt and just the overall design and the paints. He was one of my favorites. I love Ripper Snapper.
He was the first one I bought when I saw him on the shelf. I think I could only get one when I saw him. I already saw the cartoon, the episode with them. I think I picked him up first.
Yeah, I think I only had him. And as far as Predacons, I only had Tantrum.
Yeah, I never had all the Predacons either. Not until way later.
Tantrum and his gorilla arms.
Dude, I love Tantrum. I would just flip his head around and call him Predaking. Dude, you had to, work with what you got.
I understand.
People commenting on me, telling me I don't have any imagination when I was like, hey, come on.
Before I got a land speeder, when I was playing with Star Wars, the land speeder was my dad's hush puppy shoe. So there you go.
Here's a few of the Wave 2 things. So Dinobot Sludge. Why is it just moving?
And he was the only Dinobot we didn't get in Wave 1, right?
No, there's 2.
Snarl.
Which is
okay. I couldn't remember what all I paid Mike for. That's why I was just like, I wasn't sure.
Sludge looks pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, Snarl is a little more to be desired, but
he's okay. He's just not nothing to brag about.
Damn, Luke, why does your land speeder smell like feet?
You got to use your imagination. Smelled like Mos Eisley.
I was gonna say that's just what Tatooine smells like.
Dude, I was meaning to tell you, like, I've been waiting for this moment for so long where I could be with Dakota and like we'd be out at a convention, but let's say like he had like a tooth or ache or something like that, so he couldn't really talk. That way, whenever we like come up to meet someone, I can just always be like, he doesn't like you. I don't like you either. And then Dakota, he can't talk, so he's like, I've been saving that one, so that's still in my back pocket, dude. I've had that in my back pocket for about 4 years now.
Oh my god!
I got all these jokes I'm ready to use, man. They just got them on the back burner, just waiting for the perfect time. I like his alt mode.
Yeah, it's hard to mess that up. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're right there, but
Yo, shout out to Fans Project for finally like finishing theirs. What this dude give him the old kick in the keister to get him going and motivated?
They were on that 5-year plan.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, oh, Hasbro's doing Dinobots. Remember when we used to do those? Yeah, man. I was like, oh shit, man, we didn't finish. So See, Cameron says, too bad, they should have made the Dinobots and Voyager. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Like I feel like we could have gotten 2 Titan class combiners. Could have given them a little extra engineering, but I don't know, man. Like that, seeing that Predaking, like it looks like just as bad, just bigger.
Dude, I love that Predaking. We'll take a look at it here in a
You
bit.
should be ashamed of that Predaking.
No spoilers, Dakota. I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, I like it. Okay, Rick can have the final say on it.
Rick and Chris.
I don't like. Okay, the Predaking is good, but the Predacons themselves are not so good.
I like them, dude. That's another one I'm buying 2 sets of.
Dude, I think the individual Predacons look like absolute garbage.
Especially Dive
I think
Bomb.
they're stupid. And you smell funny. Nah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, like the Dinobots, like this is another like one. I'm like they're gonna stay in combined form. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna paint them all up shattered glass, and that'll be that.
I mean, you're already doing swoop.
Yeah, I'll just have an extra swoop that I can use for trade fodder later on.
I might want it.
Okay, just don't buy another swoop. I'll
See,
send you my retail swoop.
I like the new name we made up for him better. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Yeah, G1 whoosh.
And this one's I'm glad that there is a G1 style update and we didn't have to just depend on. I'm glad I never got those
Toy World.
Age of Extinction repainted
Yeah.
Comic-Con set.
Oh yeah.
Or the platinum one that came out like a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the one that get a little bit of controversy. From the front. I mean, I'm just looking at them like, well, those little wheels hanging out the side of their,
X is
The
like,
leg.
she got some cankles, but not bad from the front.
yeah. And then you look at this, and
How does she even
my
stand?
lord!
Look at that, man.
It's like-
How does this thing stand?
Jesus.
It's like all the guys ditched her and made her carry all the camping gear.
Got that right. Friggin' this broad's a hunchback, is what she is.
Dude, you're gonna have to put some clear.
Yo,
nail
girl, you got a
polish
big
on,
back.
those hips.
Just reminded me of Meet the Spartans.
There should be like a little place for like 2 little Titan Masters to fit back there, like Luke carrying Yoda, in his little backpack. Or like she should come with like a little baby protoform, or something. I mean,
Dude, this is like you had such a sleek alt mode to work with. Like you could have done things with this, great things with this.
I don't know,
But you
because this
did.
just looks weird. This is a weird looking car here.
This is nothing but accordion.
If
And
it
the whole
had,
thing
like,
works with a Cybertronian design, which means you can design it however the hell you want, so that you can pull off the best. Like we were talking about with the Terracons, like it's your own design. Like it's not like you have to like fit door panels and fenders together, to get a robot inside that car.
If it had like a headmaster or something, like I don't know why, but if anyone can remember, what was it? It was one of the Ace Ventura movies, and like that big guy comes and he's got like the little dude in his back, like the little crazy thing just jumps out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then the hands just sticking here in the back.
This Titans Return Cup all over again.
This just looks like it's not transformed properly, but it's not a Hasbro intern though.
it just looks so long and weird looking. Like you could give it to Fortress Maximus for roller skates or something like that.
Just put straps on them.
Oh,
Don't give me any ideas.
I would have rather them just do like,
Kinda like what they did.
Well, like with RC, like if they would have just like said, you know what, we don't need to make these combiners. Just let's make some cool looking, figures here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I get the Dinobots and the Terracons and all them combining, but they didn't necessarily have to make it another line-wide gimmick,
Yeah.
Look at that face, man. That's awesome.
That's a good-looking robot mode too.
Yeah.
Like they did do a good job on the Terracons, I feel.
That's beautiful. That's
I
gonna be
love
one
how
of
it
my
keeps
favorites.
Hey Josh,
Yo.
we're agreeing again, bud.
Oh, look! It just took another
Magic.
13 minutes. That's probably the record right there.
Probably so.
I love how they keep the Wolverine claws in both modes. I mean, it's
I love how they have like the little rub sign too.
yeah.
Does he even say like he's all like, "Hey bub"? Is that what he says?
It comes with a cigar.
Well, he's-
Oh, he does. I'm getting two.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. I can't wait for him. He was the one that I was just like, man, if I could just at least find him, I'd be really happy.
Look at them putting Alita 1 in the tee the pose.
Whoever took these pictures, they needed to do the two hands like over the face.
with forms like that, I don't know how.
Yeah, no, man, that's a tough gal.
She got
That's
those.
a punch at herself
She-
in the face.
She catch you once with those Popeye arms and an uppercut, you gone.
Yo, Starscream said he was getting on board that 2018 train. Transvestite.
Oh, Jonathan asked, is it a working rub sign? I don't think it is it?
I couldn't
No.
tell.
If it was,
This thing's got a crap load of stickers on those wings, man. That thing's gonna be pilling all over the place.
Dude, the Starscream does too. Like as soon as I pick up my Starscream from Mike, like those stickers are coming off, and I got a little jar of red paint waiting on it. And it's a mess
That's-
intake.
if
Oh,
it
what's up,
weren't for the
Transformation?
stickers, this jet mode is definitely better than Starscream if it weren't for the stickers.
Okay, so there's the two heads. So
I feel like
don't
the
know.
the robot mode head is definitely more comic friendly. I think, even though like if I were to get it, I'd probably just clip one of the horns off just to take it the extra mile. But
See, it looks
in the
cartoon
combined
accurate,
form, it's
too.
definitely more cartoon for me.
here we go.
This is my boy.
See,
here.
like this looks good.
Decepticons. This is definitely my favorite Decepticon team and figure.
Like I said, man, this combiner, like the combined form, looks good.
All
like it.
forms look good.
But wait until you see them nasty looking alt and robot forms.
Hmm.
Is this supposed to be like same size as the Devastator? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm definitely getting it for the Predaking mode, like for sure.
I'm gonna get them for all.
So
Well, not
it is a box set then, right? Like a big box set.
Yeah.
Claimed to be.
Yep.
Okay.
You sound worried.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Jonathan said, "Man, I guess Hasbro lost the magic rub sign formula."
Yeah. An extra 2 pennies.
See, wasn't the G1 even a little bit more rounded off than these?
Yeah.
Like I think so.
Yeah. I'm worried
I
right
mean-
now. I need to see more, but I'm
I
a
like
little
it. I
worried.
like
I mean,
it. He looks
This
great.
this is straight up Earth Wars Predaking.
Got a little 29-inch waist. Sucking that belly. I guess that's the only thing I could say that looks a little weird, but I like the proportions.
I'm glad
Yeah,
it's
man,
not going to be like,
combined
as hollow
mode
as,
looks great.
Devastator.
You're not gonna hear any complaints from me.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm ready for the other ones. Come on.
This is where we need a Titan class Skylings to go against Predaking.
Dude, that would be the dumbest Titan class for them to ever make, though. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real.
I want to be able
Who's gonna
to
buy like Skylinks of all freaking characters?
to recreate the episode Call of the Primitives. So you need to be able to combine Predaking and Abominus inside Skylinks.
That one thing for that
Just
one
like
episode.
we need a Titan class Astro
Astro
Train for the 86th animated movie. Devastator needs to be able to combine inside. They're all of them are Voyager.
But Razorclaw is going to be Voyager in the same sense that Long Haul was Voyager.
Dude, come on, get to these alt mode. Like, I don't know what's gonna be next, alt or robot, but
They're on the next tab.
dude, the alt modes looks like someone just like dumped some freaking like $3 Megazords into some black and
They
orange paint.
look
Like, it's so
awesome.
bad. I like them big like sturdy feet that he has.
That's accurate. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, no, like that's I genuinely liked it.
If they solved the Predaking hip issues that every company has had, even the one I like the most, that MMC stuff, which I love that Predaking, the hips are not perfect on it. No one's nailed it yet. Can't figure it out.
I can't help but wonder like what we would all be saying like if there weren't 7 other Predakings to choose from.
Well, there are, and I love this one.
So far, it's looking all right. I want to see the other modes, though. I like that Razorclaw's head looks good. I like that the Predaking head looks right. The wings look good. They're not too small. I was worried about that.
The cannon and stuff.
The feet look good. The hands look pretty good.
Yeah, the arm cannon definitely looks right.
He needs a sword. Like he needs a.
Yeah.
That's
big
true.
melee
That's
weapon.
true, yeah.
They all need swords. I don't think any of them have any weapons.
Really?
No, they've got to.
Yeah, Predaking's going to come with a sword. I can't imagine.
Because it's gonna be a box set. They'll have
That'll
something.
be your SDCC exclusive.
You might be right about that.
Interns forgot to turn the waists around.
I do wish we get to put those. I wonder if we'll get to put the stickers on, or if all those wing stickers are going to be lopsided. And
You know what? I bet we get to put the sticker because
You
this
can-
is one of the bigger ones, like with
Yeah.
the Titans, where they're like, "Oh God, we're not paying someone that much to put it." Because you know that, like,
or you can send it on to PrimalSabbath Sick Customs with a K, and I'll paint you up something real nice.
doing wheels and wings.
Yeah.
You're literally the wheelman and the wingman if you do that.
yeah. And Sportivus says, like repro labels will make better stickers too. So
Yeah. I usually hold out and wait for see what Toy Hex does before I do anything with the actual ones.
They had little ankle rockers down there.
It looked like it, man.
It looked like
Yeah.
that was a little
I
rocker.
think that's
Okay,
how all the
all right.
combined feet are going. Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
because
look at
they-
Hasbro consistently doing the rockers now.
it says surprise, surprise. Can you imagine they did this, but they still put like those little bitty house shoes that they did for the Grimlock and Hunger?
Yeah. Too funny.
Yeah. See, I
There you
love these,
Okay.
Dude.
dude. It's G1.
Freaking Bandai called. They want their freaking Power Ranger brand back. And since Hasbro got some rights to produce some Power Rangers, you know you're going to see Predaking as a Megazord. You know it's going to happen.
I mean, look at them. I mean, articulated G1 styles.
Yeah, it's
I love
awful.
it.
It's the exact opposite of what Classic started out being. It's terrible. You want
I
an
didn't want no
articulated G1 one?
stylized
Get
version.
that. What was that upgrade kit that came out forever ago?
Crazy Debbie.
Crazy Debbie. Yeah, get the Crazy Debbie kit.
I love this. That head, I like the head.
Hasbro will always do good head sculpts. Like
They do.
I won't
They
take that
usually
away
get
from
that.
them.
They get that right.
These bodies look like shit though, man. Like it's so bad.
Do you have the MMC one?
No, but
I
it's
saw
like
it.
if I were into Predaking,
It's pretty beautiful.
oh yeah, without a doubt.
That
I
looks,
would
that little
definitely
shot there looks pretty good. Razor
I would
Claw
put the
looks
MMC
all right.
version in robot modes. But I'd keep
I
this
feel
one in
like
the combined one.
Razor Claw should have a bigger mane than this. Looks like just his head's just a little too small.
Well, I mean, we'll look at it whenever, because it's got to be on his chest
Yeah.
correctly. And you know what? Now, you know what you can do now, Dakota, is you can have this razor claw and you can put that Springer on them and do what was it called? Was it called Nightmare Planet? Was that the episode in season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. Where Razor Claw and Springer, they have to team up, and basically it was like, hey, we're gonna have to fight this dragon together, and it's like, okay, and then like Razor Claw's like Springer's basically like, all right, now transform into your line, and I'm gonna get on top of you, you know, and ride you around. You can't wait to do that, can you, Dakota?
Yeah, that because I remember that episode.
You should. It was a really good one. There was some good ones in season 3. Well, some really bad ones too, though. My tantrum. I dig it. And look at that face. Oh, and the chest. They, it looks like, the G1, back then. And then they even put the little silver, because, where his arms, those were basically his hands. They left that there. Man, I love that.
So we're here talking about Toy Fair, and Wonderfest just started overseas.
Got a
Be a
couple
superior
Wonderfest
show.
stuff.
Have Masterpiece Dinobot there, I'm sure.
Rampage.
Yeah, he to me, Rampage always had just way too much red.
Yeah, the original did. Yeah.
So I mean, they're sticking with trying to stay.
Most of the design cues here are definitely G1. It definitely feels like G1, but articulated.
Like to me, that's boring. Like that's just.
No, I mean, I'm glad that there's like another option. But one thing I like about the Hasbro stuff is you can sit down and play with it, and within like 10 minutes, you've got like the full combined mode of, all the Voyagers go together in like less than 10 minutes. The MMC stuff, I got to be real. It takes me I've only transformed that all the way maybe like 3 times. The individual bots, I've done more than that. But the big Predaking, and it takes about 45 minutes for me to do
Okay,
that.
I was gonna say, like, then let me ask you on the flip side of that: is 10 minutes worth $150? Like, I know, like, comparatively speaking, like 45. I feel like 45 minutes for what was it, 500, or you could like, was it 300 or 500 or 600 or something like that? Like, whatever. Like, I feel like
over like a year, it was like 5 something.
Yeah, I feel like that's more worth it because you're definitely going to get a lot more play out of the individual modes too. But even that, like, getting it combined, like the work that it took, like getting it there, I feel like that's like, if you have the MMC version, you're winning like already.
Yep, that's a stylized version. So, like, again, if you want a stylized version, then there's that option out there. You want one that's more of a G1 style than this one here.
And again, the playability is still, for me, I'm still not that DTOF boy. I'm probably never going to be that person. I walk up to my shelf, I pull it off, and I just take it in the other room and play with it. I don't know, like, sometimes I just fiddle with stuff. I'm more of that person, like, so I because I like Predaking so much, I am glad that they're making it because I want one that I can just sit down and play with. The MMC one is different. I don't feel like that one. I don't sit down and play with that one anymore, but I love the way it looks. Like as soon as I walk in my room, I love the way it looks.
Yeah, I thought it looked good. I liked it.
So I wonder if they have a date. Anybody talk about this today?
Do what?
Did anybody hear if they talked about this today as far as like release date?
Let's see. Cameron, you said earlier, what's the release date on this? I thought he said like September, August, or something like that.
I would think it would be like July, August, like to correspond with SDCC and like whenever the other Titans class stuff came out.
Yeah, to me, that makes more sense. And then this comes with, was it Onyx?
He said,
Prime?
yeah, normally around SDCC, maybe a little bit after.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. Just it's Predaking. They did a pretty good job.
Yeah, and we looked at all those. So yeah, so third quarter, and here's your official shots. These still look garbage. There's your boy. That you're happy about. I think I got a wind charger. I think I've got him. I got to keep my stuff written down as stuff that I, because I don't even know what I have. I have to keep it on my notes on my phone of stuff that I need to pick up and then delete it off after I buy it.
See it.
What's that thing? What's he come with? What's that Predaking come with? I thought I saw like
it's Onyx Prime with a Matrix handle thing.
Everybody needs a Matrix. That's great.
Well, this one's actually a Prime Master. It's Onyx Prime.
All right, so here are your Flame toys. So you get some action figures that, by the way, Dakota, no transform, and then there's some model kits as well. So here's one that's just an action figure that we've seen plenty of times. And you got the Tarn action figure. You getting Dakota? You like both those?
No, man, like you don't give a dude that has an addiction to transforming a toy that doesn't transform. Like I got the Mastermind Creation one. I'm good with that. I mean, it looks good. The robot mode looks good, but yeah.
Your Star Saber.
That is something that a third party should be tackling.
Yeah.
Like transformation wise, I need this IDW Star Saber. Like I'd probably get rid of my masterpiece, honestly.
Oh no!
If they did this,
blasphemy.
So I'm still wishing that Hasbro did it for this line.
This is a model kit here. So you want to put some Transformers together instead of Gundams?
I don't know, man. It depends. Like it depends on the level of like detail. Because like the Gundam kit that I'm putting together right now, it's a perfect grade. So it's got a frame that I'm building and like if this is like some of that 144 stuff, where it's just a simple build, I'm good. And I know it doesn't transform, so I probably don't want it anyways.
These are both model kits here, the Optimus and Starscream. Yeah, just additional pictures from back. All All right. Here's where it kind of speeded up a little bit here. Because, yeah, well, there you go. Whatnot Toys.
The hell?
Did he?
Hey, look, it's Brundlefly.
What did he do? Did he pee or something? What is that supposed to be? What is that?
I think it's a little stand.
Oh, and they get even little smaller ones.
Man, Hasbro can license out all this stuff, but they couldn't license out a club and convention for another year. Give me a break.
It only took an hour and 33 minutes for that to come up. That's our personal best, though.
Hero Cross.
The little squeaks reminds me more of Cobra Commander than anything else.
And what else do we got? Oh, by Super 7. What are these, like little Halloween? Yeah, they are Halloween buckets. Okay. Halloween buckets. Okay. Not what I really want to see from you, Super 7.
Oh, Josh, you're not gonna get you a Halloween bucket?
Nope.
Kids love buckets, man.
And then whatever these things are. I just picture like Hasbro, anyone that's just like, hey, can we get you guys? Can we get officially licensed by you guys? Is like, no transform, no transform, and they're just like, and you get a license, and you get a license. They're all like Oprah.
Seriously, dude, I feel like it's like everything that the fans want. They're just like, are you gonna appease the fans? And the company's like, probably not. And then they're like, here's a license. Like,
Right.
So Cameron said he might get one of the buckets for his like cousin because it'll be like his first Halloween that he's old enough to go trick or treating or something.
Yeah. All my kid does is wag around buckets full of toys. I'm not gonna lie.
See those? They made these like little kind of like the muscle guys, but for Transformers because they've been doing it for all the guys.
the muscle guys. Them strong boys.
You know the muscles aren't because they do them for aliens. They do them for Gundams now.
Right.
These glasses,
Yeah,
those punnet glasses look pretty nice.
I got some guns. I'm taking to the gun show next week. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, and little Transformer pins. I guess if you're a pin collector.
Rest in peace, BotCon. We miss you.
Yeah, so.
Dude, that's probably what FunPub could have done to like stay in the game. Just like, hey, why don't we just keep making pins? Because like that was always something really neat. Like the first day pins and even the golden ticket pins. Like those were all like just kind of neat to have.
Now, I did see the Transformer. These are the new Mighty Mugs where you push down on their head and their face spins to like 3 different expressions. I saw Star Wars ones in the store today. So like you just like this is the package you come in, you just push down on the head and like he's got the different expressions.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so he's basically like Triclops from Masters of the Universe.
Manny faces.
Or Manny faces. Yeah, he's Manny faces. Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's a full color piece of Masterpiece Dinobot at Wonderfest, and it looks so perfect. What are we even doing talking about Toy Fair now?
Oh, look at all the expressions you can get with Bumblebee.
Hush. I'm in heaven.
That one's pretty funny. I mean, for complete garbage.
That's a good save there, Rick.
Kid Robot, you want the Transformer license? No Transform?
Ooh, I just saw Snake Eyes.
Yeah, so Transformers versus G.I. Joe. Here's the little boxes they come in look kind of cool, but
My kid would like these if it's like Snake Eyes that they're wearing like the claw and stuff. That's
so here's what they are. Like he comes with a popsicle too, so that's cool.
Sword of Omens. Wonder who's picking these up.
See, I can't bring myself to buy blind box stuff. I can't do it. I'm not. I think to me, you're introducing children into gambling. That's just that's gambling. You know, it's the same thing as like the microtransactions to where you open loot boxes in video games. Like to me, that's gambling. Like some countries have banned that. You know, like certain games in their countries because of that exploit where it's gambling. You know, and to me, that's what blind boxes are. God, I don't know what's going on here. He's got Grimlock's head on his hand.
No, you're definitely right.
All right. But you know what I'm talking about. You agree with that, Dakota?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, you work at a place where people gamble.
Yeah.
And you see how bad it gets. Imagine those people. Can you imagine how much worse they would be if they got to start at like age 4?
they probably did.
Are these? I just got to think. Like when I look at these, I'm like, these got to be erasers.
Yeah. Who's buying these though? I mean,
I don't know. They should have holes in the bottom of their crotches so you can put them on the end of your pencil.
like I'd like to hear this person's business plan just for shits and giggles.
That's probably why he did it.
Oh, and here's some of your G.I. Joe stuff. I like how Cobra Commander is taller than Megatron.
What is up with Starscream?
What's Scarlet? What? Got a little Baroness. Look at that Serpentor. He's got a big old head.
Yeah. And okay, let's do the
Back to Bumblebee.
Oh, thank God.
Where's the Wonderfest stuff?
I posted it on my Facebook page. It's the only 2 that you need to concern yourself with.
And here's your Prime 1 Studio movie Bumblebee. We know somebody that's going to be buying this. I forgot how much these things are.
At least like what, 1,200?
Oh yeah, just a peasant amount.
You can buy like vintage Holy Grail toys for that price.
I know.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Lyle Kaiser. Overlord.
I mean, look. I mean, it looks good. I mean, they're always detailed and stuff, but I'm not a statue person, and I'm not a movie figure person. So that's enough of that. Hey, can you tag me in it, Dakota?
I just posted it to Twitter, so you want to go to Twitter real quick.
Where?
They just posted.
All right.
Yeah, there they are. Oh, look at it, man! It's so perfect.
Oh, I can't wait.
Dude, the colors on this, like, they look even better than like the Photoshop ones that we saw. Like, normally it's the other way around. Normally the Photoshop pictures are what like would really like get your hopes up. But like seeing like the actual, oh, dude, this is so awesome.
Oh, look, they got a Predaking too. But are the
Yeah, they
colors,
have.
are the
they-
colors, are they better than the Optimus Primal that was just shown at Toy Fair?
Yeah. I'm gonna, like barely, just like by a hair. No, man, this is for real. Like this is, I'm looking at a dream come true. And then we get a look at Shadow Panther, which I also can't wait for. But I'm definitely more excited for the Dinobot. But this one's gonna be good too.
So that's it. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on then.
They had like gray models of the Primal and the Predaking there, but I mean,
Yeah,
we just
we
looked at
see
full
the
color
color
versions
one.
of those.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. All right. Here you have the Takara Star Wars Transformers, the Millennium Falcon, which turns into Chewie and Han Solo. I know Rick's getting this because he's a fan of Transformers and Star Wars. So I mean, that's what Hasbro's thinking, right? Like
Yeah,
me and Rick, we're gonna be all over this.
Yeah, their business plan has already failed.
Didn't Takara release this first though, or is this the one that Takara is releasing?
This is the one that Takara's
releasing.
Oh, goddamn! Excuse me, guys. Oof. I'll take my casual ass out of here then.
Cameron asked, Dakota, would you buy a Grimlock repaint of Beast Wars Dinobot?
Oh, absolutely. I'd buy 2 of them.
Yeah.
Grimlock was my very first Beast Wars toy. So I'd probably that's probably like so for MP like the Primal Toy Colors repaint and for Shadow Panther, I'm just getting one of those. But Grimlock would be the one I'd go ahead and buy all 3 or buy 3 of them just because of that trip down nostalgia lane.
They hate paint knives on these little minifigures.
Hey man, you get your little fine tip Sharpie, boop boop, and they're done.
Let's see what else we got. Some Waterfest exclusive.
Oh, dude,
I like those
colors
colors.
on that look great.
I love the colors.
Yeah, dude.
They're pretty. Got a couple of 3 of my favorite colors in there. The black, that teal, and that purple. Looks super sweet.
It kind of reminds me of the aliens from was it Attack the Block or something like that? Chris, you might know what I'm talking about.
I've never seen that movie, and I absolutely refuse to. I like my brain cells.
Here's a little garage kit also at Wonderfest. You like it? You can get this one, Dakota. And then here's anime colors version of Prowl. So basically just painting the windows blue and removing police or patrol or whatever from the doors.
If they do this with smoke screen and blue streak, I'm definitely gonna get them because it's giving me a way to catch up on those. Because that's how I got Sideswipe was the anime colors.
I mean, I've getting them all, but like the ones that they're doing the, like the pluses, like those are like I'll get those later on down, like they're not immediate, must get them right now. I'm still backtracking some other stuff too.
My main thing is trying to backtrack that blue streak. I think they've still got some sites.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Definitely need to get the fire trucks and grapple.
Yep, those are really nice.
Still don't have B either.
You get Goldbug, Red Bee, and Bumblebee. All right, a few little third-party things. Barrett, here you go, man. Chrome version. You've been collecting these things for about 8 years now, right?
Yeah, it's going on about 8 years now. But, Jesus freaking Christ, it's about time they finish them off, though.
Oh, is this the last one?
Nope, they gotta do Grimlock after them. Oh, no. So, yeah, we're about another 8 years ago.
I thought this was the last one.
No, it really isn't. They've done 2. Yep.
Oh my god. So do you like the Chrome one better, or are you doing?
Oh yeah, I go for Chrome.
All right.
I'm all about the shiny. I don't know. I can't defend them. I've been defending them for years, and all they've given me is 2 freaking robots. So it's like, yeah.
Whenever you decided that it was like, this is the third-party Dinobots that I'm going with, you didn't know how long this commitment was going to.
Yeah, this is a long-ass commitment. Jesus Christ.
Cameron said this sludge is just 3 out of 5. Oh, man. They look cool. They come with a lot of accessories and stuff.
Eventually.
Like I haven't seen, like, are you guys in their chat, like, messaging them and being like, yo, what's, like, have you talked to them?
No, I don't think they can speak English. That's why. Every time, like, I've tried messaging them or saying something, it's just I've never had a reply. So
very social, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, they're right up there with conversation. It's like out of the stone, basically.
Here's the Zeta Toyz color prototype. I think this one looks pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait.
It sits on the trailer.
So it just has the torso and thighs are already put together like that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm sorry. What?
Well, I know some stuff parts for them, but some other companies have kind of worked it out. That surprises me. Oh, well, I guess they kind of make the base. All right. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like where they just like, all right, we want the combiner to look better, but like we're gonna have to like add this piece where it's like, here's thighs, waist, and torso.
Like, dude, I feel like Zeta's definitely looks the best combined, but these individual ones, like, they need some work.
So he just carries the torso on the flatbed of the back of the truck. Torso phase 1 base mode.
I mean, they tried to
cool.
make it a battle station, which I guess like, makes it a little bit more creative, but we're so used to all the rest of them to where it's like the 5 members combine and like they come with hands and feet plate, that's the way they've always done. Now some are coming out with, we actually have hands inside. This just comes with like half of the combiner already like pre-assembled. I think it just takes a little bit away from it being a transformer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a parts former and then there's this thing. That's unfortunate because it looked good.
Make it a parts former. Okay. All right. I mean, it looks good. But yeah, from here to here, this is all just one piece of plastic, which
yeah.
That's strange. That's strange to me, even though it looks good like this, but
even though like most of it does transform, like now you've seen like the torso part is just, it's almost like a hybrid of like a model. Nah, I don't know.
Camera says the combined mode parts forming has been a lot more accepted since Toy World's Devastator. Was it like that too? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
So it looks like the Onslaught is just his chest, like, and the back. All right. Oh, so check this out. You know how we were like, man, there's no way this thing transforms, and then like Cameron like corrected us and said, yeah, it does. This is the alien attack. Check this out. Transforming it. So you get to see how. And even while I was flipping through these, I'm like, okay, so there it is all put together. And I'm following the step by step on how they're transforming it. And I'm still like
mind blown.
Where did these panels come from? Because I don't remember seeing them. And like then they put that together. I'm like, where did that come from?
Dude, there is a lot of what's the key word? Accordion going on here.
Dude, there's a lot of accordion going on. Look at all, like I'm even though I'm watching it step by step, I'm still like, where's all this stuff coming from?
It's that black magic.
Oh, and I can already tell you, this is one that I would not want to transform.
You'd be halfway through it, and it'd be all hanging out everywhere. You're like, screw this.
Done.
I'm not sure if I can get it back into either mode. What do I do?
Chris is just sitting there like, I wonder what it'll do if I drop it.
Well, look at this thing. Like from that robot to this. And look, it looks clean up underneath too.
It looks good for what it is.
I'm not a Bayformer fan, but man, that thing is amazing. And chrome rims too.
Chrome rims? What? Not even just chrome
Those
rims.
stickers, just chrome and pipe.
It's rubber tires too, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep.
So run on gasoline. Is there a motor in there?
Here you go, Chris. Something for Mr. Barrett, Planet X. Follow Cybertron, Insecticons. Are you still buying all that Planet X stuff?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, as much as like I love the game, it's how many years old now? And
6 years old.
yeah, I'm kind of. I got Crypticon and I was happy with that.
Over it.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, I dropped it and I had fun with it, and that was that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I used
No,
it in an assault. I've had to throw it out into a pond, cover my tracks.
I tend to really not touch many Planet X stuff anymore because it's like a fucking voodoo ritual every time I touch them because they're so sharp, like they just draw blood. So I'm just scared.
But you're one of their biggest fans, man.
Yeah,
I mean, hell, if they gave you a free figure.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, maybe that's why they're trying to get something out of me. You don't pay us money, you pay us blood.
Yeah, so there's those three.
That's pretty bold.
Sticking with that, even though you can't even buy the game anymore.
It is. It's a deep cut. I'm surprised, but oh well.
Magic Square. Good old Magic Square. What is that beetle there?
I think it's just like Hot Wheels.
Is it? Okay. I don't like the way that looks. But there's Magic Square. There's another Magic Square. Get yourself a Trollbreaker. Legend scale Trollbreaker. Why on earth would you need that? Yeah, not a big fan of those. All right, and Mr. Moon.
What?
Grasshopper.
Jesus.
Looks like a little penny racer.
Oh, exactly what I was thinking. Your teacher took it from me in 4th grade. A penny racer.
Look at that. Rick, we're probably the only two that's in the live, that know what penny racers were. Dakota, you know what
a
Dalton? You do? You know what a penny racer is?
Yeah.
No, man, I had awesome toys like Beast Wars. So.
All right, just a couple quick things on here. I'll kind of go quick through them, but saving all the main, Toy Fair announcements for tomorrow's show. But GameStop, they're going to be doing these exclusive Titan trading, so Glios figures. So they're going to be able to, plug and play and do whatever the heck you want to do with them. Yeah. So I bought Fallout Game of the Year edition. I played it for about 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, this is not for me. Just some we got a 3:00 show tomorrow where we're gonna be covering all the non-Transformer stuff from Toy Fair, or at least the action figures. All right, so real quick on these, Rick.
These are just the JoeCon figures they've been showing off. This is the lamprey.
Yeah. So we'll front and back. That one looks cool. I like him.
Me too. I'm big on the scuba guys. And they showed off the mutt in the junkyard from the Slaughter Marauders.
Yeah.
1989 era stuff.
I remember them. I like this one. The Heat Viper.
Yeah, the Python Heat Viper. Yep.
Any of the Python stuff I'm gonna like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool deco. Hardball.
I'm trying to remember him.
He's pretty cool. He's not exactly like you remember him. He's kind of like the top half is kind of like the one you probably remember, but the ball cap isn't quite a ball cap, and the bottom half has got like the Marauder style pants. So they
I'd have had to see the figure to, I think the old figure.
Yeah, he had brown, just plain brown pants. I think the original figure.
This one's the best one so far.
Oh yeah, the Laser Viper, like the backpack, looks pretty awesome.
Yes, we need 6-inch Joes. Even though Rick was told that, no, we don't.
I had a very heated discussion. So if anybody wants to be vocal about 6-inch Joes, tweet Hasbro, man. Tweet Hasbro. This is a good weekend to tweet because you know they're looking at that stuff.
Before we move on from that though, sorry I dropped out. Had to jump back in. I read where like Mike had posted something where I think Lanny had said that Sergeant Smasher won't be Slaughter.
Right.
So like, I mean, dude, I'm kind of bummed about that. Like,
well, we haven't seen
I wanted the Marauders was so I could have like the Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders, you know, like. So
yeah, we haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna wait before I haven't commented on it. I did see the post, but it was a lot of legal jargon too. It just kind of felt like they needed to say something after the Joe show the other night because Daryl was watching because he chimed in at least once during the show. So Hasbro's not only on the show, but they were also watching the Joe show. Because Daryl was commenting like live time about certain things. So I think there's some legal stuff about Slaughter in the WWE, right?
Yeah, but like still, like I feel like they could still like maybe not necessarily use his direct likeness, but they could totally like what's so trademarked about a dude wearing sunglasses with a mustache?
I wouldn't be.
Okay, Zyka Toyz. They're adding these two to their Kickstarter as well. So with Dargon. And
shut us down.
Yeah. Don't be bringing that G.I. Joe talk in this podcast. We got to move past these. We got to get through this. Okay, so the Builder figure that they did have, they're releasing it now as one, and then you get an extra head, the Thanos. It's going to be a Walmart exclusive. Happy about that?
I mean, yeah, like, dude, typically Legends is easy for me to find, especially at Walmart. The only thing I had an issue with was that X-Men wave with the Wolverine.
Just a couple solos. These were revealed early, but I guess there's only 4. The solo I guess is all right. I was gonna ask you about this, Rick. I think the Lando looks good. I like this little scarf and all these different colors and stuff. And I think the face looks like Donald Glover, so I like that. But Lando, to me, he's always got a smirk. He's always kind of smiling, even if shit hits the fan, he's still got a smile on his face,
Right. Yeah.
Why did Hasbro decide to make him look so serious, like he's like pissed off and stuff?
That's a good question, not just for Hasbro, but for like all of for Sideshow, Hot Toys. It comes up more often than not. I think it's a safe route. I'm assuming it's just a safe route. Sometimes, it's just what they do.
I'm just like, that's where, because Jonathan, he says, are you interested in seeing the Solo movie? I am. I didn't like what I read on the front cover of Entertainment Weekly, where they're like, this is going to be the funniest Star Wars movie yet. And I'm like, that's the last thing that I wanted to read. That is like if I made a list of like, this is a list of ways to make me not want to watch the movie, that would be at number one. I wanted less funny.
The trailer makes it look like a little bit of, I felt a lot of Rebels influence and Rogue One influence from the trailer. That's what I got out of it. But like the humor from Han Solo, the character himself, I saw that in the trailer. I don't know if it'll be felt in the movie, but it's in the trailer.
As long as they're not like, I guess you call them like dick jokes and not fart jokes. Like that's what was the what was it? The Last Jedi to me. To where I'm like, these are lame jokes. Like your jokes are so lame. You're like, we got to make sure that like 10-year-olds like get like this is supposed to be funny. Yeah. Where Han Solo is supposed to be more of a sarcastic person, to where if you just pay attention, you have any sense about you at all, you'll find some things funny. This is the first figure that I saw. I didn't know I was looking at Star Wars stuff. I just like clicked on something, and I thought that someone else had got the Blade Runner license or something.
Yeah. The hairstyle and the bottom half of the figure. Yeah, I see that too.
But anyways, pick that up, and this guy's just I'm gonna end up getting 3 of them, but kind of weird looking.
It's different.
Yeah.
Is it soft goods?
Yeah, it looks like soft goods up here with the cape. Looks like the rest of it's plastic, but right here. So
yeah,
I like that. Looks like a kind of a mashed up hover tank pilot.
Yeah.
And then he's got these weird robot walking boots.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how that comes into play. Marvel Select by Diamond Select Toys. You're gonna get a Beast. I just thought that this one, why has he got so dark black wash on him? Because I thought he was a little bit more brighter.
Yeah. There have been Marvel Legends that look better than this. I mean, Beast Marvel Legends that look better than that, I think. And that back wall looks like garbage.
Yeah. Was it supposed to be part of the Danger Room?
I assume so.
Yeah, so I don't even know anyone that buys Marvel Select figures anymore. Like they had a couple cool ones, but now like Marvel Legends, I think is like past Marvel Select. So I don't even know why they keep on making those things. Some more Diamond Select toys, these Pacific Rim figures. We're going to take a look at some tomorrow that look so much better. Maybe I think it's Taku Nation. These don't look that great though.
Dude, so that NECA one that I bought that had like the backwards hand and like it was just bad.
Is that the reason you got banned?
It fell, and get this, it only fell about 3 inches, and the thing pretty much exploded.
Wow.
like just parts went everywhere. I was like, really? So, dude, shout out to that NECA quality, man.
Oh yeah, I told you about like my quarter scale Raphael. Like he wasn't on the top shelf. He was just laying on the floor, and he just fell over, and his sai snapped in half. And I was just like, "Hey, you guys like send me a sai?" I said, "I'll pay for it." And they're like, "No, we didn't break it." So I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm willing to pay for it." We're like, "We don't sell those individually." I'm just like, well. Then I said, went public with it, and I was just like, great customer service for someone that spends like, well over $1,000, on your stuff, because I've got like crap load of NECA stuff, and it's all that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle exclusive stuff. And they're like, well, we'll tell you what, man. If we run across an extra side, we'll send it to you. Well, they releasing the Raphael and the trench coat, so you obviously are running across extra size. I still haven't got one. So that was
man.
That was
man, I put them on blast. Like they probably blocked you too. You should check.
Oh, they might have. I haven't. I can still see their tweets though.
Okay.
I didn't like the NECA Pacific Rim figures. So here's more Diamond Select toys. The quality on these weren't that great either. I bought the first two when they came out, and the first one, the hand broke off inside of it, and then I opened the other one, and then the stream, the gun, it didn't have a hole drilled to stick in the stream, so it was pointless. So I was just like, I'm just gonna return these. So. NECA, not enough customer appreciation.
Dude.
Yeah, the Sportimus said that. Here's McFarlane Stranger Things. I think I had this polo when I was a kid, but I think everybody kind of made polos like that.
Yeah.
You get down with these at all, Rick?
I haven't. I mean, I've looked at them, but
here's the one for Dakota. I want Dakota for like one of the cons. Maybe you do it at Little Rock Comic Con. Get like some of the eye black for baseball. Like go to the sporting goods department and get some eye black, and do that around your eyes. And just because you have that long hair now, just slick it back, and you can be like a goth or emo 11. We'll put a little blood coming out from your nose.
Back? Like,
just slick it back like that. You'll be an 11.
Why do I have to be 11? Like,
because dude, you have that hair. You can slick it back.
See, my dude. At this point, my hair is too long.
I'll cut it then.
No, you won't.
Dustin.
I think I had this shirt too. Yeah, so there's those. You should get those, Rick.
Try not to go down that hole.
McFarlane, they're doing Call of Duty. Yeah, so
McFarlane, they've had the Call of Duty, like they did Call of Duty stuff for the 4th game years ago. And I think they've been sitting on the license forever. So like now they're just hey, let's do something with this. Come on, Todd, what are you doing?
Jonathan McKnight, he says, "Don't question me, Dakota. I've got fantasies to fulfill." You're gonna be my 11.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, he said every 80s kid had that shirt. Okay, so little quick thing for this is NECA, they are going to be reissuing their Spider Gremlin, which is probably one of their cooler looking figures. I always thought this one looked neat.
Nasty. I don't like spider stuff.
Oh, me neither, man. I hate spiders.
Oh, Gizmo stuff looks cool though.
Yeah, I saw the Toys R Us had the Gizmos, the Ultimate Gizmos, and I'm just, like I like watching like Gremlins every once in a while, usually around Christmas and stuff. It's one of those things where I don't feel I need the figures.
Yeah,
I'm not into even though I don't really consider this horror. But I'm not into the horror figures, so because I looked at a lot of the stuff that people were releasing at like NECA, and everyone's freaking out over it. And I'm like, this, like, besides them releasing like an exclusive Ninja Turtle 4-pack, you know, once a year, and these quarter scales, like, I mean, and they release like maybe one cool video game figure that I actually want a year, you know, like all the rest of their stuff is all Predator, Aliens, and horror stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just not into them. But this looks really good. I think this is one of their better jobs. I've been trying to get them to do the Kane from RoboCop 2 to go with my Ed209, but they were like, no, it's not popular enough or something. Here's your Ash versus Evil Dead. I watched like 2 episodes of that first season. I didn't like it. Again, you know, I'm not into horror stuff, so. And that looks gross.
Isn't it more like spoof horror too? Like,
yeah.
It gave me a really weird vibe.
From the second on, yeah, the first one tried too hard, and then it ended up being kind of funny.
Yeah, but see, I didn't ever liked what is it, Army of Darkness, or like I couldn't watch them.
Dead.
Reanimator. This is part of their 8-inch Mego style line. I've like, here's another one I've never seen. You know, again, it's just more horror stuff. You know, so. But there's some people that are into the horror stuff. You know, they're really excited. So
definitely a niche market for it. Whenever I used to be into more horror stuff. Whenever I like put something up for horror, you guarantee you always make money on it. There's a good market for it.
Well, that's probably one they're sticking with it then. You know, but it doesn't, you know, do anything for me. So. Yeah, see, I mean, there are people that like Slim. He likes horror, and Jonathan, you know, he likes it. Here's something also for that 8-inch Mego style line. Captain Blake from The Fog. You know, I've never seen that movie, so.
I think I've only seen that once, like when I was a teenager, maybe. I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis might be in that one. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Is it do we get a little bit of trading places type Lee Curtis? Oh, then I'm not watching it.
It's been a while. I can't remember. I thought she might be in it.
Does his eyes light up like that, I guess? Or is that faked? Yeah, like Prime One Studios does. Almost done. Soap Studios, 1/12 scale. So this is for 6-inch. Just some better pictures here. That's decent. Oh, special edition comes with the mask and stuff. All right. I mean,
it took me a minute to realize what this was even from. I was like, "What are we looking at?"
Racial Ghoul.
It's Qui-Gon.
Hey, Jonathan, that's pretty cool. I don't remember Janet Leigh being in it. They're also in Halloween H2O together, too.
Hey, Dakota. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But you took my daughter. I'm going to get her back.
Every movie he's ever been in for the last 10 years.
Have you ever watched... even though let's see, so there was Taken 1, 2, or 3, but then he also did this other movie called Unknown, and I felt like there was a little bit of him in that as well. And then there was one where he was on a plane or something. I forget what it was called.
Oh, the one on the plane, was that Red Eye?
No, that's not Red Eye.
No, I know which one you're talking about because like the dude kept like texting him and like trying to set him up, you know, for the crime or whatever, for killing people or killing somebody.
Yeah, it's text on
Oh
the plane.
yeah, I know the movie you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
What's that movie, guys? The Liam Neeson. He's on a plane and they're texting him, and he's got to figure something out.
Yeah.
Nonstop. Good
Yeah.
job, Slim. All right. Let's see. There's another one. Now there's a new one where he's on a train and he's got to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy, he's getting typecast, man.
He isn't he though?
Oh, this is the one where we were just like, oh my god, that looks so gross. Look, when I see this, it looks like it's one of those Japanese tentacle porn, like things where there's just tentacles all over them.
Oh, the commuter.
Yes.
Here's your SH Monster Arts. Shin Godzilla or Frozen Shin Godzilla.
Oh Lord. We started with poop. We ended with poop. It does look like poop, right?
First Grimlock, now this.
It's always that tail-looking thing.
It's weird looking to me. I don't like how it's red at the tip.
Is this the one that's like at the very end after they freeze him?
I don't know, but again, that red tip at the end, it reminds me of old dog's chap or little lipstick.
Right.
Oh my, what is this?
It's like
There's a bunch of people.
souls fighting for their. I don't know. It's like
The lipstick. Godzilla is very talented.
That's weird.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure we'll look more at these, but quick look at the Play Arts Kai variant Cyclops. It's pretty. I like all the different colors and it's shiny. I like my variant Batgirl, and I eventually want to get the variant.
I like that
Catwoman.
Cyclops. I usually don't really care for this stuff, but I actually like the Cyclops. I like the asymmetrical stuff with the shoulder pad. It reminds me of the Age of Apocalypse Cyclops. A little bit of Cable, like his kid.
You know what? How we were talking on Last Galactic Gumbo, instead of them, whenever they came out with those suits and they were all like just black leather, and I was like, hey man, just put the colors. If they wanted to just modernize it but still have those colors, see, I would have been cool with this if this would have been in the movie. I don't like the all black leather.
Me neither. It's ridiculous. I don't like it when they play it safe. I like it when they take risks.
3-0. Oh man, too soon. Glenn. Hey, well, guess we'll finally get you a figure there, Glenn.
Dude, there was that McFarlane 2-pack where he came with Negan.
I don't like that. Dude, Glenn was one of my favorites.
That was pretty messed up. Like, I wanted that Negan though, because like Negan is one of my favorite characters. I really like Glenn too. I don't want to detract from the bad shit that Negan did to him. But I wanted that 6-inch McFarlane Negan. I'd put him with my Marvel Legends. Have him run shit.
Oh, Rip Glenn. Here's sideshows. They're 1/6 scale.
That Batman's looking fabulous.
I don't know.
Doesn't look as good as the one that came out like 2 years ago that they did.
I mean, I don't like the like just
Cloth
like the
body.
onesie Batman. I like the Batman with like the armor stuff.
Yeah, they've done a better version of this.
It's supposed to be obviously old school, you know, because
Yeah.
even look at the Bat logo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go, Dakota.
That shit
Boom.
was-
Boom.
Oh. That's that Toys that made us freaking when they were talking about Ken, about how, like they were going through what they needed to do to differentiate his lower half from the Barbie lower
Yeah,
half.
right.
Bat junk.
They actually sculpted a dinger for him.
I didn't watch that one.
It was a good watch.
It was interesting, if nothing else.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw the pictures that someone had posted about like
That
how
chair?
someone was getting interviewed and there was just like some like sex doll posing in a chair like in the background.
Yeah, no, that was an actual chair. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy, but no, man, that one that was probably the most interesting of the four. Believe it or not. Like I mean, you know, Star Wars, yeah, whatever. The G.I. Joe one was cool too, but like just everything that surrounded the Barbie brand, like all the little drama and whatever.
Here's your Hot Toys Black Panther. I think Sideshow said that this is already sold out.
Man, I didn't even put a pre-order on it. I have the first one, but
Oh, so you already got one on it. How different are they?
But they're way different. Plus, this one comes with the actor's likeness. I mean, I'm okay without it, which
so
is
this
why I
is a
didn't
better
put a
one,
pre-order on it. Yeah, this one, like you put it under like a light, and it's got like all the vibranium.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
So
that's
that's what they're
cool.
showing there.
I can't believe this sold out too. Jesus, what is it about this Black Panther thing? That's the first hot toy. If it did sell out, that's the first hot toy I remember selling out since, I don't know, like years ago.
That's a cool little thing with the you know, is it just you know, I guess under a black light that
It
does
co-
it?
Well, I know that it comes with a lighting effect with the base, so that you don't have to buy a special light, is what I heard.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Oh, that's even cooler, man. Yeah.
Have they done that before on any of the figures?
Not
So
that
this
I
is the
know
first
of.
time they've done it. Man,
First time.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can see why this would sell out then, because I mean that's pretty genius. That's kind of like that Hannibal Lecter that we saw, where there's like no, joint in the elbow, to where it's just the skin now moves with it. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about?
Yeah.
Just
Like, I
another
think that
little
was the
revolutionary thing, yeah.
Yeah, if you're like putting together like a 1/6 scale like little museum or something, you'd be like, here's like these figures, and this is the first time that this was done, and this is the first time that this was done, to where you kind of show where they kind of started and where they are now. Yeah, Hot Toys, they sell out, like the pre-orders, they sell out before they're even available.
This one's only been up though for what, 2 weeks at the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said it was already sold out.
That is a record.
So, all right, so 2.5 hour show, and we have no Galactic Gumbo tonight, but we do have the rest of the Toy Fair tomorrow, Sunday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be covering what Masters of the Universe we have there, all the Hasbro stuff, all the Dragon Ball Z, where everyone's a Goku, and we have the Street Fighter stuff, Star Wars stuff, all the Marvel Legends stuff, the DC collectible stuff. So all that, we're going to be, if it's action figures, we're going to be covering it. So we're just going to leave the statues alone. So with that being said, let's go ahead and sign out. Barrett, where can people find you, man?
Pretty much at the moment, just Instagram, chris.a.gram.
All right. Big D.
You can find me everywhere at PrimalSabbath.
All right. And Lil D.
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonians TFs.
And
you can find me on Twitter at Shatrdglassjazz.
All right, and you can find me, G1Xtron, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1Xtron. So, going to be, a longer show. Probably, it usually runs about 2.5, 3 hours. So, but we'll try to, get through it. Some of the stuff that's a little bit less interesting, we'll probably go a little bit faster through it. Where the stuff that we know that majority of you guys like and collect, we'll stay a little bit longer talking about it. So, anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you guys tomorrow. So, peace.